Webcam's working. What do you know? Alright, yeah, just paid public storage. November 1st. Oh. There's no big deal. I returned the keys yesterday. Got my coffee supply. Went back early to pick up the radio. Actually, you're not supposed to go to the offices to pick up your mail. You're supposed to actually wait until a staff member takes it to the other section. Alright. Well, that's good for me. Now I know I don't have to bother going back early. What else? Oh, one of those thrift stores, very long weekends. They're closed Sunday through Tuesday. So, their hours, I can actually go and check that out. Still need to replace those 2 shirts. Yeah, they got dibs, you know. That's how that works. For me. No, if they don't have anything, I can. Fine. But yeah, whatever. What else? Oh, the italki thing. Alright. The italki. The argument was if I'm gonna blow money, I'm gonna blow it on this, not that. Right? I'm just not gonna blow any money. I went back, I started reviewing. I remembered why I ended up looking for this guy. This is, where was that thing again?
If you're not sure, you can use there's mobile apps to record your voice. There's Vocaroo.
It's hard to believe that Mint Mobile can be good at just $15.
Okay, sorry about the ad thing, people. Hold on.
Which is also a very simple online voice recorder. And record.
This guy, how to practice speaking English alone, 15 easy steps. Alright. Now the thing with italki is you can never start the thing right there. The first lesson I set up, that was the closest I can get, and I had to wait until later on in the evening. And then the teacher never shows up. So, you know, when you got the time and you got the motivation and the drive and whatever, you can't do anything about it. So. And my life, as it is not so pretty that I can waste time dealing with all this. I don't need any additional frustrations for the sake of what? Nothing. So, I was reviewing all the stuff, all the language things that I was having to deal with back in San Juan. And I went and pulled up all the old language things, online things. Like not only that guy, but that digital. It's in here. I'll put this stuff in there. All the stuff that I like to use. Digital Dialects. Alright? They've got some online game thingies that I find amusing enough to bother with when I'm really feeling motivated. So, and accepting the fact that the people that are very, very highly sociable have the advantage here when it comes to learning a foreign language, because they love going out and trying to talk all over the place, right? So you are at a disadvantage if your personality doesn't lean towards that. So, and the more hostile the environment, the more you're not going to bother with it. So you have all these permutations and conditions and whatnot, adding or taking away from the experience. All right. Okay. I was looking at the language material that I gravitate towards, and I'm just going to convert it. I'm just going to darn well convert it, because I've already got a favorite language, Spanish text. I'm just going to convert that to Russian. And it's this Russian thing. I was reading through it yesterday. First I had to make sure I brought it with me. That would have been something if I left it in storage, huh? Okay, this, I was going through it again. If this thing really works, I'm going to convert this to Spanish. And of course, I still have my Turkish in-flight booklet, and I can convert this to whatever, right? So, I mean, I already have my favorite formats, and if they don't have them in the languages I want, I'm just going to convert it. Like yesterday, for the first vocabulary thing, I had to go on Google to figure out how to say it. I've seen so many people, this is usually Chinese, because busting their is like a national trait, right? Can you imagine throwing down, I mean really going through a language, learning a language, just to find out nobody understands you? So I can't think of anything more heartbreaking, more destructive as far as getting motivated to learn something as that. That's ridiculous. If you don't have a significant background in the language, you still need that audio component. So as long as you've got Google Translate or something, you can get the translation, then you definitely need the audio component. I absolutely, right? That thing. And flashcards. You know, I'm a big believer in flashcards. And that easy learn thing, easy fun, or fun easy learn thing, that's another format that appeals to me. And they've got that in just about, well, any language I'm interested in anyway. So, as far as the flashcard thing, that's the closest thing to flashcards, but more engaging than flashcards. Okay, but yeah, that's very. They drill you on the words, so that's what I mean by that's the closest thing to flashcards out there. But in a more entertaining way than just flashcards. So I really like that format. And I was also thinking about what all those polyglots were saying. And I agreed with that one guy that said, when he said, if I gave you $500 and you had to learn a language from scratch, how would you spend it? And the guy just looked at me, I have never, ever, ever spent that much on learning one language. So that got my attention. So yeah. They usually all say the same thing, 2 to 3 textbooks. They really don't like the language apps. But then, yeah, a lot of strength on the lessons where you're talking to someone, conversational dialogue kind of thing. So, and that guy that said never ever ever spend that much time, the language patterns, hitting the patterns, and just a handful of, you get those patterns, it's just a handful of words, and you can put thousands of combinations in. It seems so simple, but I've seen it work over and over and over and over again. So, you know, just, I DuckDuckGo, question and answer pattern structure, and just that's more or less what this guy's doing right here, because he's got like 350 words, he says. Essential. You just need those. You need them. Forget about it. And you gotta learn them in chunks and be very consistent and focused about memorizing those group of words before you go on to the next group of words. And when you go finish with that group of words, go back and review the previous group of words. Just don't lose a step. The only 350 words, but the very essential 350 words. There's no bypassing that. You got to be like religiously dedicated to doing that, at least that part of it. And the rest of it will fall into place, is what he's saying. And yeah, after the vocabulary, he gives you the like little pattern structure things, right? Exactly what that other guy with the polyglot was saying. You got the pattern structure, and you got a handful of words, and so this guy swears that if you just really make sure you commit that vocabulary to memory, just 350 words in chunks, reviewing, right? You'll get it. You won't get it. So, if this thing really ends up working out, I can convert it to Spanish. If I can't find a Spanish textbook for it. Because I mean, you are shooting yourself in the foot if you're a language teacher. And if people are able to, to learn a language quickly on their own, that kind of kills your industry, doesn't it? So, you can understand why they're not going to come out with a book. But anyone who's got the to come right out. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is sticking to the books I already like and just converting it to whatever language I'm dealing with, which only Spanish and Russian. So. Puerto Rico, because I don't need a visa or work permit, and the other place, the only place that hasn't decided going insane is a good thing, So anyway, yeah, so that's what my language thing is getting into back in San Juan. I had to revisit the moment. Let me put it that way, because it will come up again. The SEO thing. That's where I really need to focus. Really, I wish I could pull a Bill Gates and just say, you know what, I can't bother with this. I can't bother, I've got real work to do, kind of thing. So, that would be sweet. I don't know if I'll ever be able to I don't know, I can go there, but SEO. That's where I really need to focus. As far as not blowing money, just don't blow money. As far as language is concerned, it's not going to be overnight. I don't care what language you speak or what language you're trying to speak, it's not going to be overnight. And I've got already enough frustrations not to add to the mix. I really need to at least try the SEO thing, if nothing more than to get it out of the way. But I gotta really work through it. The language thing will always be there. Because they keep on blowing stuff up, so you know what? Those issues are always gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. You're always gonna have that. So, yeah. But I gotta focus. Just don't blow money. If I'm gonna blow big, I'm just not gonna blow money. There's the argument, okay? So, I gotta focus on the SEO. Just, again, if nothing else, then just get it out of the way. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at. Alright. That's my review. What are we talking about here? Okay, so I'm boring you with the 17 minutes of this stuff. Yeah, and I just have to hash it out. I'm back, these are the issues I was working on back in Puerto Rico. I have to. Yeah. This is just getting everything back online. Alright, boys and girls, it is 8:04 a.m. November 1st, 2022. Tuesday morning, yes. November 1st, 2022, Tuesday morning, here in Jackson, Mississippi. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you later. Take care.